And let's continue with our application. Now we have created Spring MVC configuration, web application initializer. I will close these classes. And we still need one more class in the configuration, and that will be a class for a JPA persistence. And let's create class JPA persistence. We will use this class for Java database connectivity, and we also need to annotate it with configuration annotation. And we need to enable transaction management. And we need also to enable JPA repositories. And also we need to specify the package. We still don't have that package, but it will be com.radovan.spring.repository. That will be the name of our package, and we will create it later. And here it's not base package classes, it will be base packages. Okay, that's my error, and now it's fine. And now let's create our JPA persistence. Let's go to the Google. And let's find Spring Data JPA Java class configuration. I think that we will find in Bildung. Yes, here it is. Of course, you can read this page. It's very useful. A guide to JPA with Spring. And now let's find the configuration JPA in Spring Boot, but we are using Spring MVC. We don't need this. And this is what we need: the JPA Spring configuration with Java in a non-boot project. This is exactly what we need. And let's copy. We need to copy couple of bins. Let's copy this bin and let's paste it to our class. And let's see what else we have here. We have a data source. Let's copy that bin. And let's paste it here. And also we need to copy all of these methods. 2 bins including properties. I will copy and I will paste it here in our class. And I think that we are done. Yes, that's correct. And now we need to resolve these errors. We need couple of imports. First, let's import bin. Okay. And here we have data source method. We will change that to get the method name get Hikari data source. And we need to set packages to scan. Of course, we need to change this. And the name of the package will be com.radovan.spring.entity. We still don't have that package, but I will create it in the next tutorial. And we need a couple of imports here. Okay, additional properties. This is the name of the method. We will resolve it later. And here, instead of data source, we will use Hikari data source. And we have changed the method name to get Hikari data source. That's fine. This return data source I will delete. And we will change this method a little. First, let's create Hikari data source. And we will call it return value will be equal to new Hikari data source. And we will do the similar like here. Let's create some settings. Return value, set driver class name. Okay, this is for MySQL, but in our case we will use PostgreSQL, and we need to type org.PostgreSQL.driver. I don't remember if that's correct, but if it's not correct, we will change it. But I think that it is proper name of the driver. Now let's set URL. Set URL. It is set JDBC URL. And let's type JDBC PostgreSQL. And a local host will be, it is 3306 by default for MySQL, but for the PostgreSQL is 5432. And we need to give a name of the database, and I will call it Spring MVC DB. For example, you can give the name whatever name you want. And now let's set username. No, it's not it's a username. Username by default is Postgres, and we need to set password. And here you need to type your PG admin password. This is only for educational purposes, and my password is 1111. Okay, and that's okay. And just a second, and we just need to return this return value. And these settings that we have copied from the Meldung, we don't need them. We have created our method get Hikari data source, and here in this method we just need to couple of imports. and for this bin too. And here for the properties we need to import java.util.properties. And we need to change these settings. Let's see these properties. Hibernate. No, we will not use create drop. We will use update. And we don't need, because we are using Hibernate 6, that means that we don't need to specify the dialect. You need to specify only in if you are using Hibernate 5. That means that we will delete this line of code, and I think that everything is okay now. I will just type Ctrl Shift and F to reorder this code. I will save it, and I think that we are done with JPA persistence class, and that will be enough for this tutorial. See you soon. We will continue.